Well, Dieter Hedman giving us a finishing class.
Right, Debra's won the ball.
As she saw off Rhiannon O'Sullivan to win 4-1 and book her place in the next round. We're going to find out whom she faces in the second round. It's between Debra Watling, who 81. It would appear is nicknamed Kermit. Either that or she has a very prominent sponsor. And Donna Gleed, a woman we've already seen on this streaming board. She was, to be honest, sort of cannon fodder for Lisa Ashton in the first round. Back-to-back 14 darters for Lisa in that game. Saw her over the line.
60.
Yeah, today is the first time that Kermit has towed the hockey at the Women's Series.
100.
Silence from Van Dawson alongside me.
I just don't want to encourage you.
50.
Well, there was certainly some encouragement for Donna Gleed in that match we saw earlier against Lisa Ashton. Threw some decent stuff.
83.
She was probably suited to the pace of Lisa Ashton, almost identical in rhythm, that pair.
Yeah, it might be a different test for her here against Debra. We've already seen 2 of the top 10 in the Women's Series Order of Merit go out in the first round in this, the 8th
43.
event. We've just seen Rhiannon O'Sullivan going out to Dieter Hedman, but Anastasia has also gone, and she was up at number 5 in the overall Order of Merit.
60.
We have also lost Trina Gulliver, who again got drawn in a prelim and was drawn against Corinne Hammond, who edged out in a last leg decider.
That is a prelim between Corinne Hammond and 10-time world champion Trina Gulliver. I mean, there's no seedings at the Women's Series, so you can get, you could get all the leading players in the Order of Merit all chucked on the same board, theoretically. Donna Gleed could have stayed there. Decided to move to the treble 18, couldn't find it.
65.
Can't be done now. So Gleed will return, looking at 85.
44.
Treble 15 or treble 19 could go bull.
Yeah,
it's into the 2 again. Should be treble 17. I'm not sure where she's gone here. Oh no, she's just having a think. Oh, lovely dart, double 16. Oh, wonderful stuff. A mess and then a rescue as Donna Gleed sticks the first dart in the 2 and follows it after a little bit of a think with 51 and 32 for the first leg.
Yeah, almost like one of those shots
100.
where somebody who's just naturally brilliant at darts but doesn't really play it. What do I need? Or treble 17. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Excellent stuff. The rescue act from Donna Gleed to take the lead.
Yeah, and her first leg of the day didn't manage to get one against Lisa Ashton. She wasn't given a great deal of chance, to be honest.
100.
We did see UK Sakaguchi in the first match of the first tournament. She's won again in round 1, 4-1 against Samantha Lewis. We've also seen Courtney Hine defeat Louise Stockings 4-1.
95.
Daughter of Steve Hine, Courtney, the Muffin Man.
60.
Certainly keep an eye on Lorraine Winstanley, a 4-0 win for her. Which you mentioned earlier, she's producing some decent stuff today.
40.
No need to worry about leaving a bogey number there for Donna, because Debra
41.
It's just not working out for her at the minute.
Debra is a county player, has appeared
36.
for Devon.
That's better, much better.
100.
Yeah, solid visit. Get the first dart there or thereabouts, and you can work off that.
67.
67 left. Should be looking at the 17s. Could go treble 9. Oh, well, treble 17 working like a dream for Donna Gleed.
Just to correct myself before teammates write in, London County.
100.
The team that Debra Watling has played for. Two fours. Two twos.
12 scored.
Well, I'd imagine she's going to come back. Don't have to imagine, we'll see it.
43.
Back on that double 2.
No score.
Oh, well, got the weight right, but the line wasn't there. And Debra Watling inches closer. 54 and ball. Just a little short.
29.
Up on double 1. And
Two
this
score.
is not where anybody wants to be, but I fear we may be here for a while.
Well, maybe we do have a bit of magic all of a sudden. Stepping across to try and find a route to the ball.
64.
Couldn't find it. And Debra Watling, well, she shares a name with the actress who played Doctor Who's companion, Time Lord, and we might be
No score.
here for some time, as Dan said.
Well, 1 to the 15, hit the 10. Does she go to the 5? Yeah, I mean, that was the
No
plan. It's not worked out.
Ah, come on now, Donna. Exterminate.
Or is it going to be the same? I mean, you could always go 7 and 19. Like, this is a valid tactic. Okay, that does leave the double 8.
$15.
Good guide.
No score.
Unused by Donna Gleed, and Watling has a chance to draw level. High and wide. On the wire.
No score.
On a different wire.
No score.
Well, 1 up, 1 in is the old adage when you're going for double 1. Just make sure that 1 up is up.
Game.
Oh, that is plumb in the middle of double 8. An apology from Kermit. No need.
Welcome along. If you are just joining us, what a dart that was.
Oh, look at this. Oh, a little bit
66.
overstimulated there after that one.
$100.
Rachel Brooks 3-0 up on Tina Nailon on one of the outer boards. We will have some more live streamed action coming from the last 32,
100.
and it will feature the young Irish talent Katie Sheldon. She's going to take on either Christine Reedhead or Tracy North, former semi-finalist at the Women's Series.
100. 24. $100. $83.
Well, Donna Gleed has gone 3 consecutive tons to start this
7
leg,
scored.
but then a score of 7 puts a big dent in her hopes, because Debra has picked up some big trebles in this leg, and by winning that real scruffy one, she might have just settled down a little bit. Leaves the 128, which she left in the first leg and didn't get anywhere near, but I think she might make a better attempt at this time. Still on. Back to the 18s or going to the bull? Yeah, back 92. To the 18s, and she sets it up very, very nicely. And Debra Watling, while looking all at sea for the first 2 legs, is actually looking a little bit more dangerous right now.
Taking the time to just settle in. Didn't seem to play in the first event today.
122.
Not sure the reason for that. So this is the first match that she's played for the Women's Series. Has taken a little bit of time to get used to it.
18. No, that last shot would have been 90, 60, 33 and 19, wasn't it?
There's a little bit of a word here.
Last score was 112.
With the marker, a little bit of confusion about what's left. It's 41 Donna Gleed wants, so double 16 is a target here.
9 scored.
2 more misses. Oh yeah, it's coming up right now, people. Unfortunately, 18 was required. Miss inside on the 9s and then hitting the big 18 when she wanted the big 1. Donna Gleed, more chances. And sneaks one in the corner for a 3rd consecutive hold of throw.
Yeah, just to correct myself, couldn't find Debra Watling's results from the first tournament for whatever reason, but we found them now, and she did get a win 4-0 against Mem Martin before losing out to Trina Gulliver.
Yeah, and she took Trina Gulliver to her last leg decider.
I do apologise.
60.
To fans of Kermit. She did play, and she pushed Trina Gulliver, the 10-time world champion, all the way.
100.
Oh, and I think she mismatched darts as well. I think she may have missed a few match darts in that last leg decider, because it turned
100.
into a marathon leg, which was won in 32 darts by Trina. So yeah, she's already had 1 disappointment.
66.
As Debra, she'll be looking to put things right here. How about this?
104.
Ooh, can't produce the maximum that would have left to finish.
Right then, 105 and 170. Easy as that. Bullseye. Bullseye.
100.
Went the aggressive route of going for the extra treble. The wrong route, but the aggressive route.
Yeah, shaking her head now. I think she's just seen what she's
83.
done. Hadn't checked her score perhaps before she went to the hockey, and has given Watling a chance that she might not have had.
60.
Well, Dieter Hedman was gobbling up these opportunities earlier on this streaming board. Needs the treble 20. Not far away.
58.
So to extend the advantage.
Yep.
On the treble 20, it would have left double 18.
27.
Simple finish for Watling. If she doesn't leave the double blocked, it's kicked up a little bit, but she looks like she thinks she can get over it, and she has. Lovely lobbing to tie it up at 2 legs each.
17 data for Debra Watling. 4 consecutive breaks of throw we've had in this match. I believe it is.
41. $81. $100. $40. $45.
Well, the second leg in this game has changed the match completely because Donna Gleed was bossing this encounter until she got stuck in the madhouse. Now, even then, she managed to win that third leg, but Debra Watling has got significantly better and Donna has faded.
41.
Whoever does win this match is going to have to up their games to a different level to take on Dita Hedman in the second round, that's for sure. Hedman producing a couple of ton-topping checkouts in that
81.
Victory in her opening match of this event against a very tough opponent in Rhiannon O'Sullivan. So we've lost O'Sullivan, we've lost Dobromoslova, we've lost Gulliver already from event 2. Tracy North has just completed victory in her match against Christine Reedhead 4-3, so it will be North against Sheldon next. Sure, Richard will be watching from home.
$100.
Well, there's some scruffy stuff in this game. There has been right from the start, but Donna Gleed has gone from being the steadier to being less likely to produce a 3-figure visit.
30.
And while the setup shot there from Debra is only 30,
99.
I can't rule out that this might actually go. Because she has been a bit mercurial in this game. It's still on.
Yep. 88 left.
88, so could stay on the 20s, could look at treble 16.
She tried to use that dart, didn't she?
55.
To knock it in off the next door neighbour. It's an odd
82.
third dart, very high in that 20 bed. Denying herself a chance, really, of having 3 at double. Gave herself 2.
32.
And now it will be Gleed who has 3.
She come good at the end of this leg, Donna Gleed? Can she find a way through? Threads it through to the bottom corner. And Donna Gleed, important moment. There's 5 legs, all of them against the darts. There have been opportunities for both players right the way through this match. It did really look like getting stuck in the madhouse had just terminally damaged Donna Gleed's hopes. But Debra Watling unable to get the job done in that leg.
85.
So a hold. The first of the match will seal a win for Gleed, the first of the day.
100.
And all of a sudden, she's found that firm, solid throw from the early part of this match. A couple of trebles hit in the first couple of visits.
81.
Watling has managed the same Look at this from Gleed. What a way to try and close out the match. 83, 100, and another
100.
ton.
Yeah, she did this earlier in the game where she done 3 back-to-back tons to start a leg, and then the wheels sort of came off and allowed Debra back into
40.
the game. Just wants a stress-free leg.
$58.
Moves over to the 18s to leave the 160, a marginally more preferable checkout than the 158 that staying on the 20s might have left. Debra's just had to change one of her stems because she'd knocked an arm with that Robin Hood, or near Robin Hood she had.
$60.
I'll just get the feeling here that Watling's race is run and Gleed is closing in, although not very quickly.
Seen that too many times, haven't we, from Donna? She'll put together 2 or 3 good visits, and then it's getting to the business stage, the setup shots. That's where things have gone wrong.
90.
When she's had to stray. I mean, she didn't have to stray from the 20s even. It's just taking her eye off the ball, and Debra's back in this leg.
They were smart thinking that.
97.
To go for the bull. 25 would have left her on 170. Can't take out a chance if you don't give yourself a chance. As it turned out, she couldn't take it out. Can Gleed take this out to bring an end to this match?
Double 16 the target. And Donna Gleed finds the double 16 for a 4-2 victory and sets up a second round clash with Dieter Hedman here at the Women's Series into Event 8.